to the show.
Yes, and welcome back to my Southern Opinion TV, the show. All right, baseball heads. I'm going against the best of the best. The Rangers against the world. We bar none, fade all. We ready for the drama. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Stuck in no drama. Save it for your mama. Pulling out the llama. Something all that can be. No, I've been set. Let's go.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Texas Rangers and the Milwaukee Brewers.
We got the Brewers in the house.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
The Brewers in the house.
So just about set now. And today's starter, Freddie Peralta.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And that one hit to first. And he's out on the tag. Now here is Sam Haggerty. Look out!
That got him.
And it hit him.
Anytime one of your hitters gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout. And you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
Here comes Corey Seager. Seager,
if you hit one of my boys,
right, way back there. Say goodbye to that one. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0. So one out, nobody on. Now it's Marcus Semien. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
3-2 now.
Count is full.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It has the distance gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 3-0. Base is empty, one away. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. So now 1-2.
1-2.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 37, DL Hall.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. So next to hit for Texas, Jonah Heim. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starting pitcher, Jacob deGrom. What do you have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's out to center field. Carter settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Jackson Chorio up now for the Brewers. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one down the line, and a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Carter under it. Nabs it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Christian Yelich. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Now. 2 down, nobody on.
One more party.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's a ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Inside, and that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now it's William Contreras. Inside. And that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion. So
deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it and hit it hard. At the distance. But just
well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning.
Bang, bang.
And we're back
Leading
at
off
the
for
plate.
Rangers,
Evan
the
Carter.
center fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
Hey, Mr. Carter.
And a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Josh Young.
Hold on. You think you got our number?
Gets him to chase after that one.
1 and 2's the count.
Outside low. And that's ball 2.
So he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 2 down, base is empty. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Alejandro Ozuna. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the center fielder, Sal Frelick. And a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still.
Jacob Webb gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 71, Jacob Webb.
That's in there. It's 2-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Not
That
what
is
you're
the
looking for
right
after
field.
the leadoff
Jake
double. A strikeout.
Bauer.
And there's one away. Now here's
2-2.
Jake Bowers. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's gone. He'll touch them all. It's 3-2. One out, base is empty. Joseph Ortiz now at the plate. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop
2-2.
takes the ball. Stays alive.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up the middle.
What?
And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Kingler.
Here's the third baseman.
Gilbert.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Ortiz at first, 1 gone. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
The batter,
Back to the
number
top
2,
of the Milwaukee order.
second baseman,
This is Bryce Terang. And that one is lifted in the air. Carter makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at American Family Field. And here's the first baseman, Josh Smith.
Smith.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1-2's the count.
Strike 3. And now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Up next for the Rangers,
Sam Haggerty stepping in for the
Sam
Rangers.
Haggerty.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Ortiz in plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Seager stands in now.
Corey Seager.
Two outs. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Good eye in that spot.
Missed. 2-2.
That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
Now
that might be the hardest hit ball I've
Marcus
seen in a long time. I mean,
Semien.
119 miles per hour, just insane. And I actually feel bad for the baseball. I doubt it's perfectly round anymore.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the inning, and here is Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
2-1 now. And that is out of play. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Christian
Now
Yelich.
the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
can't make contact with the sweeper.
1-2.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, catcher
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now here is Adolis Garcia. Up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. And Garcia is out. Up next for the Rangers, Jonah Heim.
The catcher, number 28, Jonah Heim.
Out to short, Ortiz. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. 2 down, bases empty. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers.
Evan Carter.
Bunting for a hit, and it goes just foul.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Brings it in, and that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, and stepping in is the speedy Sal Frelick.
Frelick.
Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
Hoskins.
The 1-1. And that one upstairs. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
2-2's the count.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Jake Bauer up now for the Brewers.
Bauer.
Ball to strike, the pitch.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Alejandro Ozuna. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2's the count.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Frelick running hard to get it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. So the lineup flips over. And now the first baseman, Josh Smith. That's a little bit low.
Count's full.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Contreras down to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Next to hit, Sam Haggerty.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Hammered, base hit. And that means Corey Seager will have a chance to hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
So now it's Corey Seager.
Good night.
Taking a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Into the second deck it goes. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2. Here is Marcus Semien. Next offering is downstairs. Outside with a breaking ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping
Full
for.
count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance.
Up
Works
next
the
for
walk.
Rangers, the right
So
fielder,
man aboard.
Adolis
Now it's the right fielder,
Garcia.
Adolis Garcia. Fastball for a strike. Semien, the runner
ball,
at
two
first
strikes.
with 2 gone. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that
That missed.
just
That's a ball.
misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's to third, and that chance handled. Throws to first
That's
in
it.
time, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the
Leading
fifth.
off for the
Up now
Brewers,
for
the
Milwaukee,
shortstop,
Joseph Ortiz. The 1-1. Swings through that one.
1-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
For the Brewers,
Now the third baseman.
third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Hacks
The
and
batter,
misses.
number
It's
2,
a strikeout.
second baseman,
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman,
Turang.
Bryce Turang. That one not
2-1.
close, and it's 2-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's not coming back. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 5-3. So 2 away with nobody on. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Just missed. And it remains 2-2.
Count is full.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Back here at American
Leading off
Family
for the
Field.
Rangers,
All right,
the
we go to
catcher,
the
Jonah
top half of inning number 6. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
the center fielder, number 32,
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. And it is 2-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Heim gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Squirts away a little bit. Three-two. He goes down looking. Here's the third baseman,
The third
Josh
baseman,
Young.
Number 6, Josh Young.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is gone. And they boost their lead. It's 7-3. So 1 out, nobody on. Alejandro Ozuna stepping in for the Rangers. Contreras down to first with it. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Now at the plate, Josh
The
Smith.
first baseman, Josh Smith.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. So here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich.
Yelich.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. And that's too high. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. To the right side, Simeon. 1 up, 1 down. William Contreras, the next to hit.
William Contreras.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 and 2's the count.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. In the air, left field, down the line, snags it on the run. And that is that. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Sam Haggerty.
Sam Haggerty.
Out to short. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
One down, base is empty. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throws it away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. And he'll pull into second safely.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now here is Marcus Simeon. Reaching down, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second. Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a base hit to left. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. And now it's going to be Jonah Heim.
Bing!
Up the middle.
Let's go.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Stepping in, Evan Carter. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 1-2. Just missed. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Hoskins.
First baseman, Reed Hoskins.
2-2. That one missed.
You got a full count.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here. A solo shot. It's 8-4. Jake Bowers will hit next. Here's a 1-1. Hard hit right side. Simeon toss over to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman. Swings through the sweeper.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Strike 3, struck him out. We're at the top of the 8th,
Leading
and
off
now
for the Rangers,
Josh
the
Young.
third baseman, number 6, Josh
Hello.
Young.
What's up with that?
What's up now?
Next pitch
2-1.
misses way
Bruh.
outside.
Yeah, my damn call wouldn't start yesterday.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 10 hits over 90 miles per hour in this game. It's kind of turning into BP down there.
Yep.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way
No, I done had it a year and a half now. I thought about it, man.
They seem very confident at the plate.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good
Yeah,
start
back
to
when I went to the
inning.
Walker store.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as
Like,
much as he probably would have
he wouldn't
liked.
start.
That's
so
a
I
good
put the
approach,
start
paying
thing
off.
on there and it started.
Alejandro Ozuna.
I thought about it. That was showing signs right then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that was months ago. But it's all good.
You gotta take the battery.
Yeah, battery good. Alternator good. The car finna hit 100,000 miles, so you know, started to go out at 100,000 miles. Yeah, so that's what it was. But man, time go by fast. I had that whole year and a half.
Ground ball right side could
Yeah.
be
You
2.
see what I'm saying?
There's
I know
one.
he did. I know he first got that joint. He didn't look though, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Next, it'll be the
I
Texas
think he okay
DH.
that joint without it watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 outs. The other
Yeah,
way,
shit, my. Ooh.
and a base hit right there.
No, I'm playing this
Rolling to
baseball.
third,
No.
calling a rundown now, and they put the tag on him for the out.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm hitting
Bottom of the 8th. Here's the
I
leadoff
was gonna
man
ask you
for the
about,
Brewers, Bryce Terang.
your car, like, huh? You said what?
Your phone had cut out. I ain't what you see.
I said I was gonna ask you where you had got your car done,
Ball base now.
where you had took it to. But yeah, my cousin turned me, bro. They were trying. Man, you should heard them people on the
He was
phone,
all
bro.
over
Like,
that one. Once you
I'm
get the
talking
ball
about trying to
in the
get a
picture,
starter,
there's a
right?
lot
My
of base
person
hits in
say,
the middle, even on
you
the
got to get a
ball.
starter
So
through them.
once you
I'm
get
like,
that
nah, I already got a
get him
starter.
some hit.
She was like, nah, we can't use, we got to use our starter. But then they try to charge me $900. Like, no, like it don't cost that much to do a starter. You hear me? Like, y'all trying to play me for Willie Foo-Foo or something. Like, I'm not going for that. Let me call around a little more, because I'm not paying that. You know what I'm saying?
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. And a big swing and a miss.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And that is low for ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run
Now
to the
batting,
plate.
the catcher,
High
William.
leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the
The
strikeout.
center fielder, number 10.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
Frelick.
This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the number.
Smoked on the ground a second. Over to Seager. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Fuck you. Love baseball. Never, 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 never over with.
All set to start the ninth.
Uh-oh.
Here's Corey Seager.
That boy got 2 home runs, 3 runs. This is trouble right here. Yeah, you better do
takes the
that.
ball. All right, Chris, when you
This is
talk
trouble
about
right here.
logos,
You better just go ahead and walk him.
the M and the B that
Ooh.
form a glove.
Don't
Not
play with
everyone
me.
even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove.
Oh my God, why did I do
Using it
that?
in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but it was just such a cool-looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that M and that B, but very, very cool.
Chris, where does this Brewers glove logo rank for you all time?
I'd say for me, it's right there in the top 5. I mean, their logos and everything is sort of your personal experience, but ball caps that we had around the house, Montreal Expos growing up, Milwaukee Brewers, that Philadelphia Philly where the red was a deeper red, more of that burgundy. But those were just iconic logos, and so because of that early impression, they stay in my top 5.
Lace down the line, could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. When you connect and it jumps off the bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least.
Slow ass
Swing
on
on it, man. He wasn't fooled
Boy,
at all.
slow as
Slings it
heck.
across, and Garcia is out. Swing and a miss. I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW Eau Claire.
Oh my God, why did I do that?
And he got him.
Dang.
Back here in Milwaukee. And here's the first baseman, Reese Hoskins. Now on the bump, Chris Martin.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Number 9.
He's 2 outs away. Jake Bowers digs in now.
Ball.
1 out, bases empty.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
That splitty's a pretty
good
nasty
count.
pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Out to short. Seager fires over to first, and they're down to their last out. Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
And this one ends with the score 8-5 for Chris Singleton.
Did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the
That was a good game. That was a good game. Appreciate y'all for watching. If you're watching, go Rangers. If you're a Ranger hater, sit on a cat.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the New York Yankees.
Yeah, not these guys.
First pitch coming your way next.
Oh man, I can't stand these guys. Stinking and
all right, ready to get underway. Leading off, Josh Smith.
Number 8, Josh Smith.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And a ground ball to first. Goldie takes it to the bag, and an easy out to start the game. Sam Haggerty now at the plate.
Hitter, Sam Haggerty.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Grisham settles under it. Corrals it. 2 away now. Now it's Corey Seager.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Swings and misses. And the count is even 2-2.
2-2.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in.
one more.
Here is Marcus Semien. Swing and a miss. It's a ball in 2 strikes.
1-2.
No, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Reed out of the stretch fires. Now fly ball to right center. Judge settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Base knock center field. The throw to third. Now around second, going for third. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the
Quit then.
center field.
Bellinger up to hit. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Nope.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Nope. Good night.
First, now 2 away as they get a run across. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
Tosses to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. And the inning is over. back at Yankee Stadium. Second inning set to go. And here is Adolis Garcia. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Wells collects, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. Swings through that one for strike 2. One out, bases empty. Next offering is down low. And it hits the fence.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One down. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
And that's down and away. Got him swinging. And now 2 gone. Here's Josh Young.
Number 6, Josh Young.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Cut on and lifted in the air. Garcia settles under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. DeGrom,
2 balls, 2 strikes.
not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Let's go Rangers. Let's go Rangers.
Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
We got the White Sox.
First pitch moments away. And on the mound today, Garrett Crochet. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And the batter down, Sam Haggerty.
Sam. Haggerty.
First pitch swinging.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that skips in the dirt. Narvaez down to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Seager stands in now. On the ground. No play. That's an infield single. Runner at first and 2 away. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Marcus Semien. Strike one.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Crochet, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Abreu. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
To the right side. And that one handled. Over to first. Out. One gone, bottom half of the first. Abraham Toro up next for the Red Sox.
Toro.
Tap foul at the plate. 1 out, bases empty. Fought off foul. Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out. Now a chance for Wilyer Abreu. That one pushed to the left and foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. On the outside corner, got him looking. Top of the second,
Leading
and
off
now
for the Rangers,
Adolis
the right
Garcia.
fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Crochet back to work. Foul ball there. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. Ball 1 there.
1-2.
Way high with that one. Ball 2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Full count.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Second inning here, no score. That one catches the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the sweeper is off the plate. Hit hard on the ground to short. Story sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. And he drops it down the third baseline. Bare hand has to hurry. Here's Josh Young. Runner! There goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw there. Safe. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
Carter at second with 2 down. On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Alejandro Ozuna, the next to hit, takes outside. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. That one misses, and the count is filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. That one's in there. 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Step off and looks the runner back to third now. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Carlos Narvaez. That one ripped. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Or just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swings through that.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In the air, right field. And there's one down. Here's Trevor Story now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Chris Martin on the pitch here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Carter makes the grab for the second out.
Batting seven.
And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted to see. The top prospect in baseball comes to the plate for his major league debut. Roman Anthony.
0-1.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's in for a strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do...
Oh, that's a strikeout. Here at Wrigley Field, top half of the 3rd inning, and now the DH, Sam Haggerty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Durant hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So now it's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1.
Corey Seager.
And that one inside, and it hit him. Now it's Marcus Semien. Flied to right his first time. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Meyer to first, and Semien is out. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one almost got him.
Ball 2.
Seager at second with 2 down. The 2-1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Durant makes his way towards it, drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's going to be Ceddanne Rafaela.
No ball.
And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-2.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. Out towards left center. Ozuna makes the catch, and there are 2 down. Now batting Jarren Duran. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Start of the 4th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses. Heim, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. Reaching down and makes the grab. So digging in, Evan Carter.
Number 32, Evan Carter.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one misses. 1-2 to count. High fly ball out into left center field. Rafaela sizing this one up, and there's 2 down. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up the middle. Throw over to Toro, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Abraham Toro. Swing and a foul out of play. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter.
Now
even though you know
right
that,
field.
they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And first offering is fouled off.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Smith makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the friendly confines, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Alejandro Ozuna. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That misses, and a count 2-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Fly ball center field, Rafaela. He makes the grab, 1 down. So the Rangers batting order turns over, and here's the first baseman, Josh Smith.
Josh Smith.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that's in the dirt. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 3-1. Out to short. Story. Throw to first is in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one the other way. Hamilton handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. And a foul ball. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he hits a ground ball right side. Simeon toss over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Trevor Story. Bunted back towards the mound. Gets it to first. Home after the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. Here now the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
To the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Here at Wrigley Field, here's a big power threat. Corey Seager. Crochet back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that's in the dirt. And 1-1. Up and in, and he gets out of the way. That one misses. 3-1.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
No outs. Runner at first. Here is Marcus Semien. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth.
That's got him.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. 0-2 in this. One.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 32, Justin Wilson.
That one way inside.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Seager, the lead runner at second. Semien on at first with nobody out. That misses the zone, and now 3-1.
With a lay off that pitch down.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Bases loaded, nobody out. Fouled off down the right side.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitch.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit, 1 run is in. He's in there.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Shortened to bunt and missed it, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Play at the plate. Got it. And now 2-2. And there's the ball. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
A little out front there as he swings through it. In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That's ripped into the outfield. And there are 2 outs.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Alejandro Ozuna stepping in for the Rangers. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. So stepping in for Boston. Cedar Rafael grounds 1 to short. And that one finds its way through. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And a sac bunt here. Scoops it up barehanded.
No, just a nice job coming through it. Pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And fouled off. 1st and 2nd, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Seager. Throw to first, but he beat it. So up next, Abraham Toro. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Puts a bunt down. They score a run thanks to the infield single. 1st and 2nd, 1 out. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. On the ground right side. And that's just foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. In the air, left side. Ozuna gets there. He's under it. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Josh Smith.
Josh Smith.
That misses. And that's ball 1. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself.
He's out.
And a quick out, number 1. So now the DH spot, Sam Haggerty. 0 for 3 in this one. And a breaking ball misses outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Base hit, left center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. Slider right there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
A couple of singles back to back. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next one misses, and it's 3-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. 4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. With the go-ahead run at third here in the top half of inning number 7. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Looks to second, that's 1, and that's 2. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Runner on the go, and a bunt towards third. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Nice job picking out a spot to put the bunt down there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Trying to move the runners over. Bare hand scoop. But no play, and the bases are loaded. Great effort on that one. Might have saved a run. So bases all loaded up. Rafaela, the next to hit, and that is out of play.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Line to left. Squeezes it. Throw over to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Now it's the second baseman, David Hamilton. Golden opportunity right here. And a swing and a miss.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Fires to first in time. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. Now here is Jonah Heim. This to third. Meyer boots it. No outs. Runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1 down. Way out front for strike 2. With the tying run on at first, and we're at the top of the 8th. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1. So digging in, Josh Young, 1 for 3. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 4-3. 1 down. Alejandro Ozuna stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And that skips in the dirt. That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. Line, and that's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. Ozuna, the runner at second with one away. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 on, 1 out. Sam Haggerty stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. And it's off the wall. Coming home. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Seager, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Up and in. Now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way.
Goodbye.
On a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game. But right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-2 now. Play goes to first now, but he's back in.
Up next for the Rangers, the right
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And that misses. And the count 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases. Caught up now trying to get to third. Back safely.
He's in there. Safe.
The catcher, number 28, Jonah.
First and second, 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Foul ball. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. There's the tag. They'll get him. And that's the inning. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Abraham Toro. And that one ripped into right. And foul ball.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
He takes it on his own, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Abreu.
Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Narvaez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Fouled off left side.
Oh, I'm saying you now. I thought y'all told me.
Line drive. Carter makes the catch, and that ends the inning. We go to the ninth, and now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Hicks back to work. This one in the air right field.
Yeah.
And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Here's your one. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. That one missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Durant makes the grab, one away. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. That one is absolutely belted. Abreu giving chase. Can't make the catch as it falls into the gap. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. Safe at third with a triple. His third hit of the day.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Josh Smith will hit next. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Durant makes the play, and that's the third out. Back here at the friendly confines, bottom of the ninth, and stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Here's Story now. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Gathered in by Seager, throw to first, and Story is out. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony. And he pops up the
that's the game.
That's the ball game.
Thanks for coming out. God bless y'all. Good night.
Sometimes road trips can be tough.